kind of roll through this, feel free to stop me. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So again, this is a public input session on the downtown Winston-Salem Business Improvement District. We are entering our process to bid out the contract for these services, and one of our requirements, feedback from citizens and residents within the Business Improvement District and the city at large. So a little background. The Business Improvement District was created by the mayor and city council in November of 2013. It went into effect the following fiscal year that began July 1st, 2014. The current property tax is 9 cents per $100 of valuation. This is on real and personal property, including registered motor vehicles. And there's an annual work plan that's implemented, and our current contract is with the Downtown Winston-Salem Partnership. This is the map of since its inception and approval back in 2013. Salem Parkway is that border to the south, all the way to the west. That is Broad Street. Church Street is your border on the east, and then for the most part, Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Boulevard is your northern border. And so anyone within this district that owns property, real or personal, pays that additional 9 cents. But then all the money spent in the district has to go towards services, again, within these boundaries. There's a city board and commission that provides oversight of the business improvement district. This commission is appointed by council on recommendation of the mayor. This is a list of our members. It's a varied categories: retail representative, a resident representative, hotel representative, just to get kind of a affect downtown, anywhere from residents to the different types of business. And then I serve as the city manager's designee on this committee. The responsibilities of this advisory committee: they help prepare the annual work plan. They recommend an annual budget to the mayor and city council, and they provide financial, program, and staff oversight with regards to the implementation of the services within the district. We meet at least once quarterly and kind of provide updates to the committee, and they provide their feedback on kind of how things are going and things to look into. This is the current year's budget. The budget divided into 5 areas: cleaner environment, safety, and security. That's the largest part of the budget, and most of that is the Clean Team Ambassadors, which if you've ever been downtown, you see them in their orange jackets or orange shirts, kind of downtown area. Stronger marketing and promotion, accelerated development, enhanced physical appearance, and then there's administrative costs for the Downtown Winston-Salem Partnership, who has the contract to implement all of these services. The total budget for the current year was $632,890. A little more information on some of these services: cleaner environment, safety, and security. Kind of talked about the Clean Team Ambassador service. They also would pressure wash the sidewalks, provide snow and ice removal during the winter months when we have winter events. That contract is currently with the Bud Group. They provide service 7 days per week. Primarily, the hours are between 6:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. We kind of have some before and after pictures of some of the work that the clean team does. This is leaf removal from a couple of falls ago. You see the before and then the after. Also graffiti removal. Graffiti there on that parking deck, and then the clean team went and removed it by the next morning. And also power washing, just kind of getting those sidewalks from all the foot traffic they're getting, kind of give them a deeper clean than just picking up the trash. And so we provide, Bud Group gives us workload measures to see, what exactly are they working on. And so this is just a 3-year snapshot on some of the kind of workload they had. Bags of litter removed, ranging anywhere from 2,700 to 3,500. That's a 45 pounds a bag. The hours that they run the leaf and litter vacuum, backpack blower, pressure washing, graffiti removal, that usually varies depending on kind of just whether there's a heavy graffiti or not on any given year. And then any number of calls, emails that people may put in requests for something to be cleaned. We want to track that also just to make sure that we're responding to citizens accordingly. The stronger marketing and promotion, the current downtown website, downtownws.com, that was redeveloped by Wildfire. Downtown marketing, there was a contract with Garage Branding. And then promotion of your downtown events, holiday events, Shop the Block, which just began today, and the Streetery, which just ended a few weeks back, in which we closed the downtown streets so restaurants could expand their capacity, so they got a little bit more outdoor seating, so they could have more tables available with the restrictions currently going on due to the pandemic. We also track our social media data. The traffic to the website. This kind of goes up and down, and depending on the year. A low year in 1920, a good amount of that is due to the cancellation of the summer music series due to the COVID pandemic. That usually results in a big increase in your page views. Any new Facebook likes on the downtown Facebook page, any new Twitter followers to the Downtown Partnership's Twitter account, and any new Instagram followers, which seems to be the largest amount of social media activity we're seeing of late. And then as of June 30th, 2020, those are the various numbers of Facebook likes, Twitter followers, and Instagram followers. The accelerated development category, this includes the production of the annual Downtown Business Improvement District report, and also any economic development recruitment data or print materials that may be requested. And then enhanced physical appearance, and this includes things like holiday decorations, pole banners, adding additional cigarette receptacles, adding water stations for pets, increased landscaping, the tree well fencing that you see on downtown on 4th Street and Trade Street, things of that nature. Another aspect of the passageway between Cherry Street and Trade Street. These are just some pictures I took about a couple months ago of just kind of with the vegetation growing out and the lighting of what that passageway looks like. And then the administration, and this is costs for the downtown partnership associated with the management of all the service contracts that they're overseeing for these services, and also providing staff support, in addition to myself, to the Downtown Winston-Salem Business District Advisory Committee. And that's the end of the presentation. I'll stop sharing my screen a second and answer any questions. There's my contact information. In addition to being the downtown liaison, I'm also the city's deputy budget evaluation director. There's my phone number and my personal email address, and you can also emails to downtown@cityofws.org also are forwarded to me.
Good job, Stephen.
Thanks. So now I'm happy to open the floor for any questions, any comments, anything else to anyone else who's here.
These jobs and all this contracts and stuff are already bidded for, or are they up for a grab, or what's the deal?
The Clean Team Ambassador contract was just entered into last year, I believe last summer, or last spring, excuse me. Jason, if you're there, do you have any timeline on your other contracts? I think your other major one is probably the marketing contract.
Yes, sorry about that.
It's okay.
If we do require that the Bud Group, who is our contractor, hire subcontractors. And so if Mr. Vallada has a subcontractor, I'd be happy to take his information and we can talk about that with him, or we can hook him up with people who need jobs with potential subcontractors or with the Bud Group, and they can be considered for jobs. Is that what you're trying to do, to get young people jobs and get them employed?
Yes, sir. Our main thing is to keep them busy and keep them off the streets, keep them occupied working. We're actually working with a temp agency called EOS, Equal Opportunity Staffing. So we're just out here to meet new partners and do different things in the community, just to keep all these young men busy and working.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, and we appreciate you doing that. And we do work with, in particular, we work with a subcontractor. Bud is not a minority subcontractor, and they have a need to hire employees, and that would be a great plug-in, not only for our contract, but with some others. You know, what I was thinking is maybe I could email you some information about who to reach out to and give you my contact information. And we can try to see if some of the, you know, we don't have a huge number of employees. Like, we have about 5 employees that work full time, but, you know, but it's one avenue that you might be able to use. At least it's something to be aware of. And we'd love to have you guys considered. Would that be helpful to you, Mr. Vallada?
Yes, sir, definitely, man. Anything and everything is a blessing. Anything that we could do to help the community, also give back to our city to clean up and just do whatever it is that it needs to be done. I'm actually putting my email up in the chat right now.
I have it, and I will make, David, I'll make sure Mr. Thiel has it, and he'll be in touch.
Yeah, I'm also putting in my phone number if anybody needs it, wants to reach out to me. I'm available at any time.
Well, I applaud your efforts, and I will certainly reach out to you. If not tomorrow, then early next week. And I'd like to talk to you more one-on-one and kind of share with you more about the avenues to have employees apply for jobs, and not only and see how we might be a vehicle for some of your activities for some of the kids or young men that need help.
Thank you, Jason. That'll be a blessing, definitely, for real.
Thanks,
Yeah, well, thanks for what you're doing, David. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Mr. McIntosh, you know what to do. We're here for the community.
Yep.
I just say good evening to Tony Brett, who's one of the members of our downtown advisory committee. Hello, Tony. How are you? Good to see you. You are muted, sir.
We can't hear you, Tony.
Okay, let's try
There you
again.
go. There you
There
go.
we go. We got you.
Yeah, glad to join you. Sorry I'm joining late, but I just finished up another meeting.
It's okay. We just kind of went through a PowerPoint just with some background on the committee you serve on, and also about the work plan. And now we've just been kind of taking any feedback that we may have. So if there's anything you'd like to say about the advisory committee and their role, we'd love to have your feedback.
Oh, no, I know you and Jason would have covered that well already. So I'll be ears instead of a mouth.
Okay, well, thank you.
Tony, thanks for serving on the committee. I really appreciate that. I know it's not
yeah.
easy.
It's no problem at all. I've been here since '79, and it is remarkable what the downtown is now compared to what it was when I got here.
Amen.
It is remarkable what it is now compared to the first attempt to revive downtown that didn't quite get going.
Yeah, it's been fits and starts.
Okay, well, hearing no further comment, we've kind of been here about 40 minutes. If there are no further comments or questions, I think I'll call the public input session officially closed.
Well, I'm glad I got here in time to make a little bit of an input before it's over.
It was perfect timing, Tony. We appreciate you joining us.